We're holding here in the Gemara. If you have your art scroll in front of you, it will be 27b2. 27b3, very top of the page. See here on the screen as well. We just finished exploring the topic if you're allowed to force a refund for the shul, meaning can you, if the shul had to sell for whatever reason, but then later on they wanted to buy back the property, are they in a position to be able to force the buyer, to sell them back the property for cost price? And halacha is, once it's sold forever. That's what the Chachamim, the sages, ruled. As our Mishnah stated, and this will be the very next words, if you have your art scroll, it's top of the column. V'chachamim oimrim, and our sages say, Meichrin oisai mimkar oilam. If one sells a synagogue, it can be sold in perpetuity, sold forever and ever, as a regular real estate transaction. That's why, in order to avoid these complications, is when you make the shul to begin with, you make it with conditions that the shul is not the owner of the property, but the tenant of the property. Amar Yehuda, Amar Shmuel. Based on this, we're going to have an interesting halacha. Rabbi Yehuda says in the name of Shmuel, since we have learned that one can sell a shul in perpetuity, mutter la'adam lahashtin mayim b'toich arba amos shel tefillah. If a person was davening on the street corner, and I think I have one or two pictures. This is just a picture of someone learning outside on the street. But a person davens outside in the street corner. You happen to walk by and you're saying some words of Tehillim. It's not so uncommon to see it. I've seen it many times, many places. As long as you're not walking in a dirty place, you could say words of Torah, Tefillah. So if someone davened, let's say there was the daven mincha on the street, and then they need the bathroom very badly. So he says, you're allowed to, lahashtin means to go to the bathroom just with, not big, but just small, urinate within 4 amos, within the area of 6 feet of a place that you davened. So we have a place which we davened in the past, not a permanent shul, but a temporary shul. He says you're allowed to daven in that place right away, but you cannot. You're allowed to urinate in the place where you davened if it's not a permanent shul, even if it's within the 4 cubits. The fact that you daven there does not make it considered to be a makom kedusha, a holy place. Amar Rav Yosef, the Gemara will ask the question. It won't give an answer, but just Gemara questions the necessity. Why do you need to give this ruling? Amar Rav Yosef, my kamash malon. Why did Shmuel teach us such a thing? That if one davens in a spot on the street, you're allowed to afterwards urinate, go to the bathroom in that same spot. Tanina, we have already learned to such a ruling in a brisa. Rabbi Yehuda says, in the Mishnah, right by the top of the page, Rabbi Yehuda said, the very last words of the Mishnah, after the rabbi said that you could sell a shul in perpetuity, just not for one of these 4 different uses, a lavatory, a house of immersion, a bathroom, a tannery, or laundry, according to another understanding. He says you could sell it status quo, and if they happen to make it into one of these things, it's fine. So Tanina, we already learned in a Mishnah, Rabbi Yehuda says, that if a shul is sold, it is sold as a generic term. Use it for a courtyard. Was make your property into a court. Milikeach masha yirtze yasa. And the buyer could do whatever he wants with the property, even if he wants to make it into a lavatory. Even according to the sages, which said that you cannot turn a place that was a shul into a lavatory. This is only for a shul, because a shul is a set place of holiness. You can't take a place which was a shul and turn it into a lavatory. But if you're on the street and you're davening mincha in the corner on the street because it's coming up shkia, and it's not a set time, so then it's not a problem to turn it into a lavatory. You never had the kedusha, the holiness of a shul. So why does Rav Yehuda, the name is Shmuel, need to teach us this halacha? Seemingly, it should be apparent from the Mishnah. In Soviet Russia, and can everyone see? It seems like it's freezing from this end. In Soviet Russia, not sure if everyone can see. Not sure if they could see in here. No, I'll just continue. Yeah, in Soviet Russia, it was very dangerous to have any openly Jewish features on the street because they would. Wondering if it's. he says, I received a very, he says, the Rebbe,